Welcome to Galshio channel. A news platform of what's happening in Malaysia. Najib very disappointed over pardons board decision, says daughter. As we all know, former Prime Minister Datuk Seri Najib Razak's sentence has been reduced from 12 to 6 years and his fine of Rm210 million was reduced to Rm50 million. This decision by the Pardons Board left Malaysians outraged and Yana Najib disappointed. Najib Razak's daughter, Noriana Najwa, said her father is very disappointed with the Federal Territories Pardons Board's decision not to grant him a full pardon. Noriana posted an Instagram reel yesterday with a caption saying she had just returned from visiting her father in prison. She said she had asked him how he was feeling, after he received a letter on the board's decision on his application for a pardon. Daddy told me he was disappointed, very disappointed. You know, Yana, the worst feeling is when you are in shock and there is no one around to speak to. You are lost in your thoughts, all alone, she wrote. In an Instagram post featuring the statement by the Pardons Board, Yana Najib says in the caption that they do appreciate that Najib's sentence was halved. However, they are disappointed that Najib was not given a full pardon and freed immediately. She asserted, although we appreciate the reduction of the sentence from 12 years to 6 years, a decision made by the Pardon Board after considering all opinions and advice, we are disappointed that Dato' Sri Najib Razak was not granted a full pardon and released immediately. Yana Najib also says that the SRC trial case was unfair towards Najib and anyone who followed the case would agree that he should be freed. Najib and his family have always maintained that the former Prime Minister is innocent. He was charged with 7 counts of abuse of power, money laundering and criminal breach of trust involving Rm42 million in funds belonging to SRC International, a former subsidiary of 1MDB. Noriana also said she noticed a weariness in his eyes, after realizing that he still needed to serve another 4 years in prison. Perhaps he was losing sleep over the decision announced on Friday. She said her father had been waiting with much hope for 5 days before the board's decision came to light. Everyone around him kept assuring him, God willing Datuk, just wait a little longer for the decision, she said. Najib began his initial 12-year prison term on August 23, 2022 following the federal court's dismissal of his final appeal in the SRC International case. On Friday, the Pardons Board announced that his prison sentence had been reduced from 12 years to 6 and that he will be released on August 23, 2028. His fine of Rm210 million was reduced to Rm50 million. However, a year will be added to the jail sentence if he fails to pay the fine.